Okay, if you'll indulge us for a little while, just for 5 or 6 minutes. Sparring, the topic of sparring, it's a big part of what we do. I would like to not just throw you in and just for you guys to spar and forget about you and then you beat each other up and that sort of thing. Sparring is a skill that you develop over time, but without guidance or examples or some sort of feedback mechanism, it has potential to go wrong. And I tell the kids this, I tell the adults this, and I'm going to regularly lecture on this. Try not to hurt your partner. Yes, be competitive. Yes, try and progress. Do techniques, try and win with submission. But not at the expense of hurting your partner, because without your partner, you don't have someone to train, then you lose out. I'm not saying this happens here, but I've seen it happen in another class, but it's just general advice that I want to give everyone on a regular basis. The best way for you to do that is to see how high grade people spar. Another important thing is, I don't care whether I win or lose. I want to try certain techniques. And often I put myself in bad positions, and if I lose, I lose. I don't care, I tap to loads of people, all the time, white belts, black belts. So don't have an ego, it's commonly quoted, but not often followed, and I find that concerning when I visit other clubs or train with certain people at other gyms that, dude, you're not following the jiu-jitsu lifestyle, whole ego thing. Anyway, I'm going to roll Sandeep for a few minutes, so you can see how I'm going to narrate as I go along. Right, when we spar, the worst position to start is both on our knees. People slap hands and bump fists, but as soon as we don't do this, this is what the kids do, and we try to tell them off. This is the worst way to spar. No one's learning anything. How many times during the roll do you both end up like this? Never! Okay, not on this. Anyway, that's it. Okay, so slap hands, bump fists. Okay, I'm figuring out what's going to be sat back. Now if I sit back, what's happening? No one's learning. He's communicating to me without saying he wants to play guard. Okay, let's start. I want to play pass guard, he wants to practice the switch. Okay, so here he's doing a De La Riva hook, and if I don't concentrate on my base, he's going to turn me sideways and he's going to sweep me or do something. Yeah, so sweep me. I don't want it to happen. So rewind. Here, I immediately want to square up. Okay, now we're playing a different guy. He's got trying to get the De La Riva and playing butterfly guard. Good. Here's not good for me. I need to flatten him, work around it, underhooks. And he's going to turn into because being on his back is not good. And then we're just going to spar. So Sandeep's really working his De La Riva, working his butterfly. He's consistently doing it. He has an aim in his head of what he wants to do. That's what you should all be sparring. It's a target in your head of what you want to try and achieve, whether it's one technique or a sequence or an end game in terms of certain submission. Anyway, carry on. So basically, I don't want to be swept, but this arm is a target for you. Uh-oh, I'm about to here. Oh, we're flattening. I don't know if he's good. He's letting me get side control. Not really, maybe he is. I don't know, maybe he wants to practice escapes. Doesn't matter, I'll take it anyway. Good. I'm carrying from here. I don't want his hips too much. Okay, I don't want to be bored just taking that. There's no way. I'm satisfied that I've got side control. I'm going to try and get to that. He's not going to let me get to him. You know, as soon as I'm reverse kick over here, I'm going to try and come out. He's not going to let me. So I have to be a bit more. I tell you about this. I'm looking good. Now this side I want to try and choke him, but my hands in the wrong position. He's going to hip out exactly how you should escape. I'm not going to let him, I'm not going to kick off their life. Try to take him out, but this time it's fine. We get the audio into the face. Good. Now, okay, I'm a bit more playing top control here. I'm going to play guard. See how I switch? He acknowledges that. I start trying to play passing guard. Can't do that sweep my monkeys, his base is so far over there. Take a grip. So I want to minimise his range of motion, despite looking like I'm in a terrible position, which sort of am. I'm not allowed him to do necessarily what he wants to do. Because I've got Uh-oh, what do I do now? Turtle. Fisherman's friend. I found it's very good turtle. If you don't finish me within a minute or so, then you'll be disappointed. So it's almost a test, me testing him to see what his level is. And me obviously not thinking of cool techniques for different turtles. So yeah, he's doing a sort of overgrip here. I don't like this. Immediately start doing the finger pull. Framing, always framing. This is where my scissors flip tail comes in. This is very good. Get on camera. Doesn't like this. Still turning. Oh, look at flag attacks. But guess what? My leg is vulnerable as well, so it's a race. I don't like it. Sort of 50-50. Toes back. I've lost the 50-50 here, come on straight away. And that's when we stop. And we carry on. This could go on for, we could find like an hour. When out there, I'm talking. You know long stretches. That's how you spar, guys. You're playing a game. You're presenting certain techniques, your response, your partner's doing it, and the levels of intensity vary. Sometimes you go fast, sometimes you slow. But at any point did I feel like I was going to get hurt? Did you feel like you had something? No, not with me anyway, but you got another? Yeah. Steve,
it's hard to see as well, but
there's a lot of stuff.
20 points there where you could have smashed on a submission if you wanted, if that was your goal.
And there's nothing wrong with going for a submission, but again, it's all about control. And literally sparring, using your partner as a training tool, and not as a target to beat up. Right. But you guys know this, but I just want to. I want to show you another demonstration on Steve sparring as well. Steve spars in a different style to me, and it's very useful to see that. So I'd like to see it as well. So, Sam, if you're okay with that.
Yeah. Stick my head down.
Are you okay to narrate?
I almost always pull guard or half guard and try and start off in a bad position because I want to practice everything, being on the bottom and on the top. And especially if I'm better than my opponent, I'd rather start underneath and escape and all that. But for today, since Seymour's taught the scissor sweep, I was thinking, I practice a bit of scissor sweep. So if you're on both knees, nice technique on both knees. If ever two people are on both knees, if the sweep doesn't work, you commit yourself to the guard and have a bit of fun on the way. And now if I'm here, I'll often just open up, see what they've got. I'd quite like to see what Sandeep's favourite guard thing is, and then also what he likes to play for the guard. And I wonder what he's going to go for. And then afterwards, I'll have a go at countering on the second go round. But I'm just feeling about seeing what he's wanting to do. Sleeve grips. Don't like that. Heel sleeve. And I think, oh look, time to press my back. And then sit back to both the other legs. And somehow it always ends in deep half for me.
All roads lead to deep half for Steve.
I'll take this sweep. I reckon he's probably going to go back some with me to everybody. And there's there, he wouldn't have a chance to back to my delay.
Observe the pace and the grip positions, also the balance and the distribution. Although Steve's bending over, his balance is still good. So that's a skill you have to kind of get used to. Also, Sandeep, while he's on the bottom, he's constantly moving. He's trying not to be static. He's presenting frames, shins, obstacles, levers. Now, although the pace might seem not what you're used to in terms of a competitive role, trust me, they are working out strategies, tactics, grips, positions, techniques. And look, what was happening here, right? It gives both people a chance to do stuff, as opposed to just locking in guard and going, great, I did close guard. And this is all stuff I teach, all stuff we know, like knee on belly, okay, didn't quite work, arm drags, nice Kizikatami there, modified version, moving in, Steve's probably going to turtle, yeah, sort of turtle, but only temporarily, he's not going to stay there like me. Got the arm trap there, rolling over. Again, we've all taught this one. Reverse side position there. Sandy's got to get his hips away because he can't be stuck down or it's all mounted. He realises that almost a half guard there. Goes to north-south, taking the back, turtling. So turtle's a chance for both people to sort of maybe catch a breather if you're really old like me and need the breath control. But also, it's a valid position if you know what you're doing from turtle. That's nice, sitting up guard with the gi grip there, with the shin on shin. No, it's shin behind. Yeah, shin on shin. That's a lovely position. Not the one we've done yet, but maybe we'll bring that into later. A little bit of foot technique there. Just really looking at levers. You see what I mean? It's not really looking for submission. Looking for a lever to just manipulate Steve's body weight. Another 10 seconds, guys. Look at that worm guard style grip there. Really annoying. I'm not going to teach you that because if you do it with me, I'll be really annoyed. Time, guys, time. I hope that was useful. I think one of the problems with learning jiu-jitsu is you're so intent of trying to do stuff, you get a bit lost in your focus. And that's the key word. I think have a focus, try and do what you want to do. Steve, just from that role, kind of things you picked up that you have assimilated, and I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't want to. So Sandy got the De La Riva hook, and I tried stepping around. I could feel him going for it a couple of times, and it made me think. Well, always be aware when you feel a De La Riva hook coming in. Don't get pulled back and things like that. And normally at the end of it, I think I'd normally quite like just one little thing to try and remember. And maybe I'll go away and if someone keeps catching me with something, I'll go away and look at it on YouTube and make a little note. And I'll put, next time I roll with Sandy, see if I've got to counter that De La Riva hook. Because you know they're going to repeat the same, you give them the same indicators, they're going to do the same sweep. For me, that's the way I can progress, because anyone of any level that you roll with is going to have some favourite move. And if you let them have a go at their favourite move, and then the next time you roll them, give them it again, and then just try and counter at different phases. That seems to work really well for me.
Sandy, did you have any thoughts on the two rolls?
So I'm thinking sort of through it, and definitely a lot of times where I left my neck open. Steve's a gentleman, he didn't take it, but
Could have. Yeah. So you were aware of it. You were aware of it.
any one of those 5 times he could have took my neck. It might not have been obvious to see, but I could feel that it was there and available if he wanted to.
And the other thing is, like at the very end, the last thing was I just rolled into a sort of what would have been a guillotine anaconda sort of position at the end. And if I really wanted to tap, I could have a real squeeze and give him a little click in his neck or something like that. Especially if you feel a submission's not quite on and you don't get the tap really easily, don't just squeeze and use your strength to do it. Just think, do you know what, I should have adjusted that. Adjust it a bit if you get an easy tap, do it, but generally you won't learn too much by strengthening, by using a lot of strength through something. And you want to be fun to roll with. When everyone says, okay, change partners, you don't want to be the sort of person who's looking around the room and you see everyone going, you want to be fun to roll with, you know.
Another point is, look, I want to be rolling until I'm 60, 65, 60. I'm 48 now. I can't be doing the kind of stuff that I roll when I roll with the 21-year-olds, and they really try and kill me. But without good defensive structure, framing, that sort of thing, I wouldn't be here talking. I'd be in the hospital. So you can't match. Sometimes quite often you can't match physical with physical. So you have to be rolled intelligently, and that was kind of pace. That's kind of example I want everyone to aspire to. You're not going to get there right now. I want you to aspire. Doesn't mean be a complete wimp and just close up and not try anything. That's the whole point. I want you to try stuff. All right. Don't snap things on. Don't hurt your partner. Roll with a purpose. Try something. If it's like the first lesson, try the techniques that we learned in lesson 1. All right, guys. So I'm going to see you in action now. We're going to have one roll. Time for.
If things go bad, just think, oh, it's a great opportunity to practice my escapes.
Practice your escapes. Yep. It's like my whole modus operandi. So there we go. Okay, guys.